Okay, so get started. So you can take out the exercise chapter 3 the time for that. So last time our face-to-face lecture ends at the method by substitution, and then what I am going to say is that I am going to demonstrate some answers accordingly. Okay, and then for the rest of the lecture, so I will show you in this video. So the first part is the part B, okay, as I have demonstrated the part A to you in the lecture last time. So the part B. So what we are going to do is that you will have integrate 1 minus 2x to the power of 27. Okay, and then since we have a bracket to the power of 27, so we cannot integrate by simply using any rules of it. So we have to use the method by substitution. 即係代入法啦 okay? So method by substitution. And here what you're going to do is the 5 steps. So let u to be 1 minus 2x. And then the next is that we need to do differentiations to find out the du over the dx, which means that you d the 1 minus 2x by 1 time. So we got minus 2. Okay, and then for step 3, the integral 1 minus 2x to the power of 27 can becomes integral u to the power of 27 because the complete part can becomes u and then to the power of 27. So while the dx, so please refer to the step number 2 because make the change of subject. So dx will be du over minus 2. So yes, becomes this one. And going back to here, take out this constant to becomes 1 over minus 2 and then integral u to the power of 27 and then du. At the end, go to here and then the step number 4. So step number 4 is that we have to use the integral rules that I have said already in the lecture's time. Okay, so integral u to the power of 27, which means 27 plus 1 divided by 27 plus 1, and then the final answers is that we have minus 1 over 2 u to the power of 28, and then here is 28. Okay, so which is okay. So that is answers, but remember, do not leave your answer in terms of u. So you have to replace by 1 minus the 2x, okay? Because in our first step, it should be minus 1 over 56 and 1 minus 2x to the power of 28 and then plus c. Okay, so that is the concept for the method by substitution. And then there are some of the format for the equations, so you can take a look. So which you for the rest of the questions you can also actually try it, and then I will show like g because exponential function. So g. So what you have is that you are going to let one of the functions to be u. Okay, so our questions is integrate e to the power of 7x minus 10. Okay, so this is our questions, and then what we are going to do is that we are actually having the u to be 7x minus 10. Okay, 7x minus 10, and then because we cannot have the functions to be a polynomial or function, but we need to have a one single substitute or unknown which you can let it to be u. Okay, 即係將所有右上角嘅嘢變到 u 啦。Okay, and then the second one to find the du over dx, which is 7. Okay, and then the next one is that you go to the first steps, which you integrate e to the power of 7 x minus 10, And then the next is we have to replace all the things in terms of u. 7x minus 10 will be u, and then dx will becomes du over 7, which should be referring back to the step number 2. So here we have 1 over 7 e to the power of u. Okay, and then finally, well, this is already the step 4, because if you integrate e to the power of u, nothing changed. Okay, referring back to the notes. Step 5, 1 over 7 e to the power of 7x minus 10, and then finally plus a constant. Okay, so that is the part G. In some other cases, you can also use the method by substitutions, so which you can actually see the results of L. Okay, and then I have shown you in the part K, but this is the part L. So the part L. So part L is here, so we will see how to get the result. Integrals 1 plus 4x to the power 3, and then 6, and then x squared, and then dx. Okay, now there are two functions. Okay, there are two functions, right? And please select the u to be higher power of x. Okay, select the u to be the higher power of x, which means that we have 1 plus 4x cubed. Ignoring the bracket to the power of 6, we are just considering inside the bracket this is power of 3, so this is power of 2, so this is a higher functions, and then therefore the step 1 is that we let u to be 1 plus 4x to the power of 3. Okay, and then the second part, we are doing the same, du over dx, which is equals to 12x squared, right? Okay, and then the next part, so we are going to have the step number 3. So to integrate 1 plus 4x to the power of 3, 3 and then 6. Okay, and then x squared dx. The complete part in the bracket can be replaced by u, because we have let u to be 1 plus 4x to the power of 3, and then u to the power of 6. But how